As most of you know, members of Team BPS include Boston Public School alumni like myself, teachers, administrators, and many parents of current students. What a testament to the Boston Public School system and how impressive it is for each and every one of you to be here and to have signed up to become Goodwill Ambassadors for the Boston Public Schools. Now, when I was school age, kids went to public school or they went to parochial school. I went to parochial school when I was in elementary school. I went to a little school in Reedville called St. Anne's School in Reedville. And those of you who know Reedville, and I know that there's one man here who knows Reedville very well, the mayor, we had this school which was next to the Westinghouse factory. It was a huge Westinghouse plant. And the nuns used to warn us that if we didn't study hard in school, someday we would have to work for Westinghouse, because it was very tough work. The men, and it was only men in those days who worked there, they got there early in the morning and they had like a 15-hour lunch break, and that was it. It was tough work. I like to say it was kind of before the Industrial Revolution. And the nuns would point out the window to us and say, if you don't study hard in school, you'll have to work for Westinghouse. Well, when I started in radio and television many years ago, I started my career at WBZ Radio and WBZ TV, which was owned by Westinghouse Broadcasting. So the nuns were right. I didn't work hard enough in school, and I ended up working for Westinghouse.
You know, it's my pleasure really to be here this morning with so many folks who believe in the Boston Public Schools. And I just say, when they told me about this program, the Ambassadors Program, I was so enthusiastic about it. You know, Laura Sherman and her team and the folks from the school department. Because, you know, we have a lot of good things happening in Boston. We just need some ambassadors to tell the story of the BPS. Because we're never going to get the media, we love them all, with the good stuff that's going on. How many, you know, with graduation coming up in the next several weeks, how many of our kids, the percentage of our kids that go on to college, more of our kids go on to college than most suburban school system. But you don't know that, do you? Everything we have a bunch of kids that don't go anyplace. We have it. In this Ambassadors Program, you're going to be, the folks going to be out there telling how strong our schools are, how they're improving day by day, and how we're giving those kids hope for a better future.
So on this special launch day, we kick off with more than 140 ambassadors who have already signed on to the team. Ambassadors representing large and small schools, from our most well-known to the many hidden gems in our neighborhoods, and even to those, especially to those in our circle of promise. Why? Because in every school, no matter how much work remains to be done, good things are still happening, and people are proud of their teachers, of their extraordinary and unique programs, of their community, and all of the above. So let's share the good news, ambassadors.
So I would like to thank you for spreading the message that the Boston Public Schools are great schools to go to. I know that personally because I've been in Boston Public Schools my whole life. I attended the Pauline A. Shaw Elementary School in Dorchester, and I attended the Mildred Avenue Middle School, which is in Mattapan. I should know that it's a great school. I've been in it, I loved it, enjoyed my whole time, and I've met a lot of amazing people and a lot of people that have gave me great inspiration. This fall, I will be attending Wesleyan University. And I can say that the education I received within the Boston Public School system has definitely prepared me for the educational role that I have ahead of me. So I would like to thank you all for that. I will not be able to join you very often in your meetings and when you do your community service projects because I'll be at Wesleyan, which is in Connecticut. But I send you my blessings and I wish you the best in your future endeavors.
I'm proud to represent Team BPS on today's program because not long ago, I was one of the people that Team BPS will reach. I was a mom of a young child ready to enter K-1. My husband and I loved our Boston neighborhood and were committed to public education, but we were feeling overwhelmed, conflicted, and nervous about making the wrong choices for our son, and we needed advice. We needed help figuring out what schools might be right for our son. We needed to figure out what this lottery thing is, how the heck do you register for BPS? So we went to a YBPS house party in JP with Lori Sherman. We joined the West Zone Parents Group with Kathleen Colby, and today I'm the proud parent of a first grader at the Curley K-8 school in Jamaica Plain. Thank you. I'm active on the Parents Council, have found a terrific community of families and teachers, and am extremely pleased with the education my son Lorenzo is receiving. The educational opportunities that have been afforded to my son and his schoolmates really rival that of many suburban schools. Just the past few months, Lorenzo's created artwork in the style of Georgia O'Keeffe and Shepard Fairey, discovered the joys of nonfiction in the school library, used probability to study weather patterns, learned lines for the production of Alice in Wonderland that they're doing next month, measured rainwater in our newly developed outdoor classroom, and declared unequivocally that he intends to remain at the Curley through 8th grade. Best of all, his teachers continue to foster a love of learning and a thirst for knowledge that is a joy to behold.
There are exciting things going on, and we like to think that there is a school for every single kid in the city of Boston that a parent would love to send their child to. And our goal and our work has been around making sure that we have great schools, and that where we don't have great schools, we change those schools around, we turn them around so they become great schools so that people want to join us, they want to be part of our team.